What's going on, guys? County Games back here again. So this one just popped up this morning, guys, and I said I had to react to. It was crazy. So NFL player, Buffalo Bills player Damar Hamlin is in critical condition after suffering cardiac arrest versus the Bengals. So there was a game last night, guys. The Bills were playing the Bengals. I also react to all the different games. That's why I'm making this video. I react to like every single NFL game pretty much, or I try and react to at least 6 a week now. If you guys go back and watch those ones. And I love watching the NFL. Living in Ireland, not that many people watch the NFL, so it's kind of funny. But it's a cool sport to watch. But what the article says is Buffalo Bills safety Damar Hamlin is in critical condition after collapsing in the first quarter of the NFL Monday night game versus the Bengals, which is a huge game, guys. That's a huge game. I react to a lot of these ones. The game was postponed after a lengthy stoppage as Hamlin was being treated on the field after suffering cardiac arrest, guys. He tried to block somebody, and the guy actually hit him right in the chest. With his shoulder, and he was seen getting up, and then he collapsed after, because apparently I was watching a doctor's video. When you hit someone really hard in your solar plexus, it can actually stop your heart, guys. If you hit them at the wrong time, it's very uncommon, guys. It's super uncommon, because obviously there's hundreds of hits every single game in an NFL game. But he actually hit him so hard in the chest that he actually collapsed, and his heart stopped, guys. So he received CPR and eventually was taken off the field in an ambulance, right? He was transported to the University of Cincinnati Medical Center. So the Bills released a statement early Tuesday morning that read, Damar Hamlin suffered cardiac arrest following a hit versus the Bengals. His heartbeat was restored on the field and was transferred to the UC Medical Center for further testing and treatment. He is currently sedated and listed in critical condition. Yeah, that's crazy, guys, how he's listed in critical condition. That means it was a serious hit to his chest, because people all the time die from that, in car crashes, if they have bad fights. If you get hit in the solar plexus too hard, you can actually die from that, guys. Sometimes it's basically like getting winded, but winded to like the utmost extreme, guys. If you get super hard hit here, it's not good. You can stop breathing and your heart will stop beating, guys. An ambulance was brought into the field a few minutes after Hamlin, 24, fell to the ground, not moving. He was removed from the field approximately 15 minutes after collapsing. So they were trying to revive his heart for like a long time, guys, on the field for 15 minutes. Hamlin tackled Cincinnati T. Higgins after a 13-yard gain to the Bills' 48-yard line. So they were defending, obviously, right? He's a safety, which means like he defends the back line. He got up and took a step forward before falling backward to the ground. And the reactions of the players, guys, they were freaking out, going crazy, because they've never seen anything like that. Players from both teams crowded into a nearby midfield as Hamlin was being worked on. Buffalo players were pictured visibly upset, with some in tears, because they thought he might have died, guys. Because a lot of times, like, when you do get hit super hard like that, which is super rare, it doesn't really happen in the NFL too much where people get killed. But if you see like any like players, or the same thing happened to Kimbo Slice. A lot of people don't know how he died. He died by a serious hit to his chest, guys. So whether it was in a car crash, or I don't know, baseball bat, or whatever it was, guys, like something like someone hit him really hard, could be another one, because in fighting a lot, if you hit someone really too hard in the chest, you can actually kill them, guys. So that's what happened to Kimbo Slice, and he was waiting a heart transplant. Apparently some people say drugs did it as well, but it was super critical condition, because people were getting hit. It said Hamlin's marketing representative Jordan Rooney later tweeted, his vitals are back to normal and they put him to sleep on a breathing tube down his throat. They are currently running tests. We'll provide updates as we have them. It wasn't immediately known whether or not the game would be resumed, as the Bengals were leading 7-3 when action was suspended with 5:58 left in the quarter, more than 20 minutes after Hamlin collapsed. So in a conference call to reporters on Tuesday, NFL officials said the league would make a determination about the fate of the game at an appropriate time. So the big discussion is, guys, that a lot of people compare this to when Denmark Christian Eriksen's collapsed on the field. The same thing happened. His heart stopped, and they had to give him cardiac arrest. They had to give him basically CPR, cardiac arrest treatment, to revive him. And he was okay, guys. He's perfectly fine. He's playing now, so probably the same thing will happen, hopefully, to my man here, Damar Hamlin. But that he was kind of a lucky case. He just collapsed and his heart stopped because it was more of a cardiac arrhythmia sort of thing. This is more of a impact type thing. So they're both arrhythmias caused by electronic signals in your brain getting hit too hard, basically. So pretty crazy, guys. But that's the big controversy, is that they shouldn't have stopped the game. Skip Bayless said on Undisputed that they shouldn't have stopped the game. Now a bunch of different people, Ocho Cinco, are saying that he should get fired. He should get reprimanded for saying that. Obviously he has no kind of support for this guy. He has no kind of sympathy. You know, when Denmark, Christian Eriksen collapsed, guys, I'm pretty sure the game kept going, right? I'm pretty sure the game kept going. I'm not 100% sure about that, but that's what they're arguing. They're saying, oh, well, when this soccer player collapsed, guys, you know, the game kept going, whatever the case may be. But, you know, they shouldn't have stopped the game. That's up to you guys to decide. I'm not really, you know, I wouldn't really care too much whether the game, you know, proceeded or not. It doesn't really matter. Like, they can play the game at another time. It's just that there was so much, you know, basically trauma from seeing this guy get injured that bad. They thought he was dead. Like, so people wouldn't be in the right state of mind to keep playing a football game, which is basically a collision sport. You know, in these games, guys, NFL and stuff, you have to like take these huge considerations that people may die, like especially with like MMA sports like that. You know, if you hit a guy hard enough in the temple and stuff like that, you know, people can get killed. You know, and Damar Hamlin is just, it's super unfortunate that actually happened to him, guys. You know, because he's only been in the league a couple of years, guys. I'm pretty sure. You know, I'm pretty sure he's not a freshman, but he has been playing a while, and guys, like, he's in critical condition after that. Not a good time. So tell me what you guys think in the comments down below. Do you guys think that they should have kept the game going, or they should have ended the game? To me, I wouldn't have really cared if they kept playing, or if they ended it. It doesn't really matter to me too much, but a lot of people were saying they should have kept going. Like, you know, Skip Bayless was pretty harsh. I mean, he's a pretty harsh dude, because you know, as other people were saying, Skip has never played a game of sports in his life. He's never even hit the gym. He doesn't work out. He doesn't do any of these things that are super tough on the body. So, like, you know, there's no consideration taken into the players and stuff like that. So yeah, I mean, it makes sense, guys, to end the game. They'll just run it back. It's not really a big deal. You know what I mean? Probably have a minute of silence. Hopefully Damar Hamlin is okay, guys. He probably will be, though, because the same kind of thing happened to Christian Eriksen, except he wasn't hit hard, so it's slightly different. But hopefully he does, you know what I mean, and is able to resume his NFL career, because a lot of money on the line, guys. A lot of money is on the line in these games. Like, if people were betting on these games and stuff like that, a lot of things got upset. But, you know, the safety of the player is first and foremost when it comes to playing sports. I love you guys all. Tell me in the comments down below what you guys think, man. Do you guys think it was crazy to stop the game, or do you guys think it was absolutely justified to stop the game and replay it at another time when hopefully he's better? Love you guys all, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.